back to another JtP Vapes video. This is attempt number 2 to record this, because the last time I did it, you know, there was like shit going on in the background, and I bought a curtain to go back here, but it looked cheesy as shit, and I just decided not gonna do it. So we're back. I have a little bit of a review of the sample box fluids for you, but which we'll get to. Don't worry. I have vaped them frequently and formulated intelligent decisions about all of them. But first, we have new gear. Yeah. Oh, sexy blood red packaging with a real fake gold leaf on the front. It's amazingly beautiful. Little backstory for you here. My trusty FU-Hattan here with the magnetic button. Whoop. By the way, this is a coin that somebody gave to me as a quarter. They thought it was a quarter, so they gave it to me. But it's actually 2 rupees. But it's magnetic, which is kind of cool. So I just use it. It's like a nice little stand. It extends the base a little bit, so this thing doesn't wobble. But Fu died. I was at work and I dropped it, and it actually fell kind of like right on the corner here. And I think what happened, I had my tugboat on board here, and well, I'll show you here. Whoop, there it is. Yeah, tugboat, no stay on anymore. I think what happened was, I think the button pressed when it dropped, and it shot actually shot the tug off. But Fu don't no more. So yeah, it'll stay if you tighten it a little bit. Nope. We're at the point now. We're not even staying when we're tightened. She's shot. Yeah. But I've got it as a memory. My first mod. Yay. My first mod. The magnetic button's handy, especially for picking up little pieces of Kanthal all over my desk. I'm looking at the goddamn screen again. I'm sorry. And the center pin, the little copper little daily whomper in there, that's actually going to make a return here soon, because I bought the boy a Slug, a copper Slug clone, and the button in it is shite. So we're gonna fix it with this, and I've already designed it. I've already figured it out, and I will show you that in the future someday. But today, fucking magnets. Today is New Gear Day. Today we have from Tribeco the 5.5, or SS, as I have come to learn, stainless steel. We have the Tribeco clone of the Onyx. Oh, it is absolutely beautiful. I've been vaping on this for about 3 days now. It's absolutely amazing. Comes with this schmexy box, which it comes with some foam inside here. That's what it has. It has foam, and it comes with a card that says it's quality control passed. And can we read this? It can't read it, but it was born. It's got a born on date. It was born on Halloween, 10/31 of 2014. So Halloween, baby. But no, as far as the mod goes, it's absolutely beautiful. It's pure stainless steel. Well, not pure. And there's a couple of non-stainless steel parts, but we'll get to that. It's a 3-piece design. We have the bottom cap button here. By the way, my close-up rig is, I'm working on it. We'll get there. But for now, we're just going to deal with this. There's the button and bottom cap kind of section. I had a button in it, or a battery in it, because I've been vaping on it, obviously. And then the top cap, which screws off, and then the tube, which the tube is really nice. And I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, you can look through the tube. You can see the little vent holes in it. So venting is not an issue. Now, some of you may not like it because it may show your battery. Well, it does show your battery. My batteries are red. I don't really give two shits what shows through those little holes, so whatever. The button, the top cap, it's got the little grooves in it in case you have an Addy from 2012 that vents through the bottom. So, you know, you'll get that. It's got a nice center pin in it. This center pin is tapered, by the way. It's tapered up like this so that it only makes contact with the actual center of your Addy. So it doesn't actually, there's no chance that it's going to contact the outside edge and create a short, which I really, really like. It is not spring-loaded. It is adjustable, however. Inside, oh, shit. Shaking the desk. Earthquake! It is adjustable. There is, you get this outer dealy whomper here is for battery rattle, and the one just inside of it, the little ring just inside of it, is for your Addy. You can screw your Addy on and then tighten that one up to reduce any gap that you get. So that's nice. And here is my tugboat. It's amazing how well this matches up with the tugboat. I love it. I absolutely love it. And here's the other piece here. And the threads on this thing, there's absolutely no machine oil on this whatsoever. The threads are beautiful. This feels like a piece of surgical equipment in my hand. It's heavy, but it's not overly heavy, but it's stout. I mean, it feels like you got something decent in your hand, you know. Now the button, let me grab my screwdriver here. We're going to take the button apart here. Now, you got the bottom button here, which is what you fire. And on the other side, you've got a little screw. Yeah, there you can kind of see it. There is a screw there to, you know, that takes it all apart. So I'm going to get in here with my screwdriver. We're going to take this guy apart and show you what all's going on. Now, this is a magnetic button. Oh shit, dropped it. Copper screw, which is nice, copper screw. And then all this stuff comes apart. Here we go. You get the cage, little cage thingy, and the button. Look at the size of that goddamn button. That thing is huge. And I think this is chrome plated. I'm gonna say it's chrome plated steel because there's a magnet sticking to it. So I'm guessing it's steel. I'm guessing this is steel too, or it's at least got a steel insert. I'm guessing it's steel insert right where the threads are here, because there's another magnet up inside. You know, yeah, you can see it. It's way down deep in there. Yeah, that's a good shot of it. Another little magnet right there. These are the same kind of magnets that I had on my Chi U, and they broke, but they are available online, so you can buy them should they break. But throw on this thing is really nice, really nice. But let's put it back together here. I want to show you how she vapes. Obviously, if I can get my fingers to work, we'll do something here. Now the button here is, it does have a safety collar. Is that what it's called? Safety collar? I don't know. Locking ring. That's what it's called. I do know that. It does have a locking ring on it. This is all one piece here, you know, and I'm just screwing it all together. My advice, cinch this sumbitch down tight. Because you don't want it backing off in your pocket. So I'm going to get after it. Get after it. Okay. And then put a battery in it. Boop. Screw the button on. And like I said, the threads, I don't know if you hear that, but the threads are just amazing. Now, she's on there, okay? But here's what we're going to do. You give it, keep turning it after it's on there. And you can see the button will start to recede. There's the lock ring. See, now it's coming back out, and it's receding. Now, when you get to the point where it's receded all the way, just give it a little bit of a turn. That kind of locks it in place. So she's set, and you vape on it. Amazing. And my tugboat just looks baller on there. Pros and cons? Yeah, I got a few. I filmed this the night I got this. And the pros and cons have changed after living with it for a few days. One, the logo here does not quite line up with the logo on my tugboat. Now, strangely enough, it did actually line up in my video from a few days ago, but I can't get it. I cannot replicate those results. So that's a con, but it's not really the mod's fault or the Addies. It's just the way shit works out, you know. This button, when I leave it in my pocket, no matter how much I mess with it, you know, and try to keep this part tight to this part, eventually this whole bottom will come off and it'll be in my pocket, and the next thing I know, I feel a battery rolling around in my pocket. I don't know why, it just does. And if you tighten this too much, then your locking part doesn't work right. So that's an issue. So definitely not a pocket mod. Other than that, you know, the button can be a little hard to catch once in a while because it is, you know, indented in that center section. But look, button just loosened up on me. Still, she vapes like a boss. Now, one thing that I wasn't getting with my my FU, because of the threads being messed up, we are talking about an electrical connection here, an electrical circuit, and with the loose threads, I wasn't getting a decent circuit. This is full stainless steel here, so this thing is solid. You know, we're getting, ooh, she's mad. Look at her go. Can I get it? Oh yeah, look at her go. So she's a lot better unit than the FU. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very happy with it. One of the cons that some people may say is you can see your battery through here. You know, if you got one of them purple E-Fest batteries or something, that could be kind of cool. This is an LG. It's red. I don't mind it. I did find online the other day, I found some Panasonics. They're 18650s, a high drain, 3200 milliamp. These are 25s, I believe. These are 25s. Yeah, they're 25. So I'm gonna do a review on those 3200 milliamp Panasonics and let you guys know how they work out. And when I do, I'll share the link with you. And they're half a second pull. They're ridiculously inexpensive, I should say. Oh, this vapes like a damn dream. Shut up, dog. I'm talking. Beautiful mod. I got this from my buddies Heather and Jason down at Route 69 Vapor here in beautiful downtown, not quite downtown, Des Moines, Iowa, and got a deal on it, but still, $67.95. I didn't quite pay that, but that's the retail price of it. Is it worth it? Yeah, right, I am. This thing is solid. I mean, this is, you could bust a skull open with this. I mean, you want to keep this with you in case you're ever in a bar fight, because you could tear somebody up with this. It literally is a piece of surgical equipment. I mean, everything is just so buttery smooth. I love it. I'm not going to give this one up anytime soon. And even without using the locking ring on it, the button is recessed, so you can set it down and not have to worry about it firing off. Absolutely amazing. So yeah, go get yourself one. Absolutely beautiful. I highly recommend it. There we go. That's the guy. Okay, so as for the juice review, again, Onyx, buy one. The juice review. Some of you may have seen my post on Facebook, Twitter, etc., etc. As for my top 3, but let me go a little bit more in depth on these. I got to open up my flavor chart here because I've taken the time to write this out on a spreadsheet so that I don't booger it up. But my number 1 pick on the juices that came was the Victory Liquid. Victory Liquid, and this was the Pole Position was the name of the flavor. I love smoking pole. This was amazing. Strawberry banana. which I'm on kind of a strawberry banana kick right now. So this was really, really good. You can tell that I really, really liked it because you can see it's freaking gone. There may be a drip or two left in that. That was amazing. I loved it. My number 2 pick was the Must Vape Imperial. Now this was supposed to be a toffee caramel and honey with a subtle tobacco undertone. It wasn't too subtle for me. I got a lot of tobacco on this, but the toffee was a real good flavor. Not so much honey. I mean, there was some sweetness to it, but I couldn't actually say that it was honey. But it was sweet, but tobacco-y. So if you like a tobacco, Must Vape Imperial, very good. I think I used the word savory before. Very, very savory. Liked it a lot. And then Nick's. Nick's Blissful Brews Swag. This was the one I vaped in the video. You may remember. And it is the number 3 on my list. This was supposed to be a creamy vanilla white custard, white chocolate, and a hint of hazelnut. Now, I don't taste any white chocolate. Other people have tasted white chocolate. I don't taste the white chocolate at all. I am getting a very nutty flavor, toasted kind of a nut flavor, and you know, the custard does come through. I'm not a big custard fan, but they toned it down a little bit. Nick's Blissful Brews Swag. Now I'm going to give an honorable mention here because, you know, when you pick a top 3, you can only pick 3. But the relevant backstop, this was supposed to be a guava, orange, pineapple mixture. I do taste a lot of the guava and some pineapple. Very little orange, actually, is what I taste. But this is, I've actually been enjoying this. And I teased about the, or maybe I did, maybe you guys didn't see it. I don't know. I've recorded this like 3 times, but due to recording software crap, shit hasn't worked out. Here's hoping for number 3. I threw a flavor build in my Mutation, and we will go over that next week. I will rebuild it and show you all the business. I'm actually thinking I'm going to build it in the Tugboat, because the Tugboat has a conical top cap, so that's better for flavor. And I think I'm going to toss the build in this next week when we do this, just to show you. Now with this thing, I have been getting some amazing flavors off of this. So it's definitely improving. You know, if I'd have smoked it on this flavor build, you know, before I chose my top 3, this might be in the top 3. Same goes for, excuse me. Same goes for the Vapor Teeth Cutoff. The first 2 times I've reviewed this in the first 2 videos that I made, I hated this. It sucked. I was getting like a really weird minty kind of a cool, you know, when you do a mint, it's like when you suck in, you get this cool, refreshing thing, and I don't like that with mint. But in the flavor build, nothing. There's no mint in this. It's actually not bad. This produces a very cool vape. It's not a hot vape at all. Very, very cool. And a lot of flavor. I think with in the Tugboat, I'm going to get a lot more flavor out of it. So it's going to be interesting. I've got plenty of it left, as you can see. So I will probably do that. I don't know. Maybe tonight. I don't know. We'll see how recording close-up stuff goes. I'm getting there. Work with me here. But the Vapor Teeth Cutoff came in at number 5. Again, with the flavor build, it may have been my number 4. I don't know. We'll see. And then, you know, in every pile of gems, there must be a turd. And I gotta say, clouds over Seattle with your Fremont Troll. This was supposed to be oatmeal cookies. I got, out of 99 things I tasted, maybe 1 of them was oat. But the rest was mint. This came off, no matter what I smoke this in, this comes off minty as shit, and I don't like it. That's why it's still almost an entirely full bottle. You can see, I mean, that thing is almost entirely full. I don't know what I'm going to use it for. I don't know. I'll try it in the flavor build with the Tugboat. But as goes. This is a hot vape right now. I'm running 24 gauge, like 5 wraps, dual coil, and it's pretty hot vape. That's the relevant, by the way. It's really good. It's fruity. But this one, I'm gonna try it. I'll give it the benefit of the doubt, but so far, no, this one's going to the garbage pile. If it doesn't taste good in the next flavor build I do. So that is my review of the sample box stuff. I have actually gone in and tweaked my I have gone in and tweaked my choices for what I want sent to me next month. So we'll see if we get more of the same or less of the same. Hopefully less of the same. I do want, I do like the fruity stuff. Fruity. But I don't like the mint, and I even took off the tobacco in my choices because there's only so much you can do with that. Everything starts to taste like a pipe tobacco. And while I'm not opposed to pipe tobacco, as my vaping goes, I've kind of gotten away from the tobacco flavors. I started out with the tobacco flavors as a former smoker, so I don't know. I've just kind of shied away from them. At first, I didn't originally see the point of doing flavory stuff, or the candy flavors and the fruity flavors. I was like, oh, you're a cigarette smoker, so you want tobacco flavors. Well, as your taste buds start to come back, that taste doesn't taste good anymore. So yeah, so we're going back to the fruit flavors. Hopefully next month will be something really, really good. Next week, like I said, we're going to be doing the flavor build. Now, whether I put it in the Mutation or whether I put it in Lost Tugboat, Tugger, it's Tugger fighting, vaping around the world. But whether I do that or not, I don't know. Hell, I may even have something new by next week. Who knows? But new gear. So I think what I'm going to do, if I haven't already mentioned it, which I probably didn't because, like I say, I don't remember what I've recorded and what I haven't after doing this 3 times. We'll do, at the first of the month, we'll do the sample box review or whatever juice review I get. I've gotten a couple suggestions from you all. The second week, I think we'll do a mod review. The third week, we'll do some coil building stuff. And the fourth week, we'll just kind of leave it up to whatever the I feel like doing. So, that just about concludes it for today. You guys have yourselves a wonderful day. Keep on vaping. Stay smooth. Peace out.